Hey everybody, it's Maker J here. I thought I would just do an updated version of my original Fusion 360 basics video, and that was just showing you guys how to import an STL into Fusion 360. There was some recording problems on that original video, and Fusion makes it a little bit easier now. So all you need to do, now the reason you would do this is you want to import an STL from Thingiverse, for example, but you need to make some changes. You need to make a hole bigger. You need to combine two different um, STLs, or you just want to edit some faces. You want to do something to the model. Now, an STL itself, you can put it in Blender and things like that and edit it straight away, but in Fusion and other CAD programs, it doesn't like editing an STL off the bat. You need to convert it back into a BREP, or a boundary representation model, which is the model that you will build in Fusion 360. Um, so this video will show you how to import an STL and then convert it over to one of those boundary models. So first you have your Fusion open, then you go File, at the very top left corner, go to Open. Go Open from my computer, choose the STL you want, and there it is. Now the main difference you'll visually between an STL and a BREP is the color. Fusion 360, a pink shape would be an STL, and you can't use your mesh. You can, but it prefers you not to use your mesh tools and things on it while it's in STL form. It's actually quite easy. You need to, sorry, I'll find that setting. Yep. So originally, let me just turn this back up. So this is it here, and you've got your design history down the bottom, which is kind of the history of things that you've clicked on and you've done to it. And if you right click on it, there's not many options. You can edit it, you can save it as an STL. See up the top here, there's no edit mesh fields. And it's kind of limited. So first thing you actually need to do, the first thing you actually really should do is save that model. Save it as a project. I don't need this, but save it somewhere in your computer just as a Fusion 360 project. The main reason I say that is because you actually need to turn off the design history. If you right click on the top little thing here, once it's saved, it'll have a name. If you right click on that, go do not capture design history. Turn that off, continue. And now we've lost that little bar down the bottom, but you'll see up here now we've got a form menu, we've got a mesh menu, and we can actually do more stuff to it. You right click on the model itself, or if you right click on the body up in the top left corner, we need to convert that to a BREP. So mesh to BREP is the option we want. Again, right click on the body, mesh to BREP. You click on that, you click on the body you want, so it's currently unselected. Click on it, it goes that sort of shaded blue. You want it to be a new body. Hit OK. It'll tell you this mesh has actually got quite a large number of faces. It's going to be a little while, and it's going to render slowly when you're actually editing it. Hit OK. Process for a little bit, and there we have a body. So you'll see the color has changed. That's the main way we can tell. And why I want to do this is now I can actually select the individual faces and change them and model them, and I can perform a reduction on it if I want to sort of reduce the amount of faces on this model. I can do various things. So yeah, that's how you convert an STL to a BREP. Now, some people are also asking me how to scale models. If you go Modify, Scale, body here. Sometimes it doesn't like it. You're clicking on the actual model. And then you just type in the percentage. So 1 is 100%, 0.95 is 95%, 125 is 1.25%, and that's how you can scale down that STL or scale it back up again. And also just remember as well, if you're going to make some serious edits to this, turn back on capture design history. Turn it back on. Turn it back on, turn it back on, turn it back on. You can edit this thing now that that's off. It's just that conversion process for some reason it doesn't like. I think because if you hit Control Z, Like if you have a design history there, you undo, it might crash because it's got to unconvert and then reconvert and then unconvert. It's just going to not like it. So we've got a fresh shape here. So just make sure you turn that off when you want to do the conversion, and turn that back on when you want to edit the shape and do what you need to do. So yeah, hopefully that is a bit clearer and quicker, and you can hear me better. Thanks guys. Now please like and subscribe. I'm going to do a Fusion 360 basics playlist soon, just going through how to do basic shapes and modeling in Fusion 360.